My husband won't stop slapping my ass.
My 26F husband, 27M, slaps my ass and I hate it. We've been together 7 years and I used to just put up with it, but last year, when I was pregnant, I kind of lost my shit and told him he had to stop. I guess at first he thought it was just the hormones talking and didn't take it seriously. But I have repeatedly reiterated to him that I hate it when he slaps my ass and that I want him to stop. I have asked him nicely and also not so nicely to stop slapping my ass. I have told him point blank that I don't like it and that it makes me mad. He still does it though, and when I get mad at him for it, I'm somehow the bad guy in his eyes because he forgot or he hasn't done it in a while, or fuck him for thinking his wife is hot.
At this point it's not just the ass slapping that makes me mad, but the fact that I have repeatedly asked him to stop doing something that I don't like but he won't, and then somehow makes me feel guilty for getting mad at him over it. Is there any way to get him to stop, or is this something I'll just have to get over?
Okay, in this situation, this is how I would handle this. Honey, I love that you think that I am hot. I do not love, however, that I have repeatedly asked you, told you, screamed at you, pleaded with you, begged you to stop doing this, and you ignore me, which means you think my feelings do not matter. I am feeling very disrespected and very objectified, and it only gets worse when it is flipped around and I am made to feel guilty for expressing my boundaries when it comes to my own body. Failing that, start whacking him in the dick and say the same phrases he does when you express you're upset. Thank you for the award, kind stranger. Edit 2. Oh, guys, seriously. I am blushing. Thank you again, for the awards.
Bad advice you shouldn't follow. If he's decided there's gonna be ass slaps, then there's gonna be ass slaps. This has now been declared a PvP-enabled ass slap zone. He ain't immune to having an ass that can be slapped with considerable force. In fact, let's not say you can stop at slaps. Just tell him that you're really getting into Japanese culture and there's this fun game school kids play that you're gonna try with him, so you sure hope his butthole is in a continuous state of preparedness. Oh sure, he says he doesn't want this now, but you're going to forget, Actual good advice, really. If that idea appeals to you and makes you go, maybe he would finally understand if I did this in real life to him, just go look up a divorce lawyer instead. That's the level of bad advice that I gave.
Okay, let's not go nuclear. Although I have many ideas that would be. Get a water gun and carry it. He slaps you. Spray him with the water gun. After 5 times, if he's still doing it, consider adding food coloring to it. See if he gets it then. He asks you why you're spraying him, tell him you're training him out of his bad behavior. He screams, what? Tell him it works with dogs. He wants to act like a hound dog. He gets treated like a dog. Then tell him, don't worry honey. You'll get there. And kiss him on the cheek. The best time to discuss it is when he isn't slapping your ass. Choose a Sunday afternoon. Sit him down and lay it on the table. You are not his property and, therefore, he has no say. Explain how being slapped makes you feel, but, more importantly, explain how it makes you feel to be married to someone who apparently doesn't care. I had this exact issue with my current, so I had to word it as, I have told you a boundary I have set and you repeatedly violate it. Not having my ass slapped is a hard boundary. Full stop. I want it respected. So show me you respect me and stop doing it. If that still doesn't work, start doing something you know he hates in return. I have found a firm, direct butthole poke with the pointer finger, over the pants of course, does a good job. And don't stop no matter how many times he tells you to until he understands. You'll respect his boundary when he respects yours. No, it's not something you should get over. You've asked him multiple times to stop and he hasn't, which shows he has zero respect for you. It's not funny. It's not about him finding you attractive. It's about listening and hearing you when you say no. What other ways does he stamp all over you? It's really not acceptable. Your husband is the one who needs to get over it. So for over a year he's been very aware it bothers you immensely and still does it? You've repeatedly asked him to stop? Kind of a bully and a manipulator of your feelings, opinions emo. This is a recurring topic in dead bedrooms and low libido forums. Somehow people violating your personal bodily boundaries makes your libido for them tank. Who knew? I hope he knows your attraction for him is going to die because of it. Keep a spray bottle filled with water within close reach and treat him like a cat playing with the blinds and just spray him when he does it. He just doesn't respect you. What if you repeatedly forgot he doesn't like to be punched in the balls? Or it's been a while. Or, excuse me, that I like to punch my hot husband in the balls. See how stupid that sounds? He's straight up disrespecting you. ETA. Clearly Reddit isn't the place for hyperbole. The see how stupid that sounds clearly implies I was postulating a ridiculous hypothetical to make a point. It should not need saying. But obviously does need saying. Up. Do not strike your husband in the balls or anywhere else.
If he does it again, go to your parents' or a friend's house for a night to show him just how upset you are.
He forgot. If he forgets that easily, he needs to see a doctor. He hasn't done it in a while. If he respected you and your boundary, he would come to terms with and be fine with never doing it again instead of dismissing and keeping on pushing you. Fuck him for thinking his wife is hot. There are other ways he can show he thinks you're hot than laying his hands on your body in a way he knows you don't like, approve of. He can either go to therapy or he can leave, as you definitely shouldn't just ignore your comfort just so his crybaby selfish at SS can get away with his boundary ignoring. Egotistical, lustful, self-centered behavior. Damn. So like this doesn't feel like relationship ending stuff at all. But dang. The fact that your wishes don't seem to matter is really shitty. Whether it be about ass slapping or literally anything else. I mean shoot. No is no. Damn. He needs some therapy to process this. Yes. You should go for a session or two to be supportive and express yourself for the millionth time. But this is his fucking problem. And he needs to do something about it. Because if he doesn't, then it could be something that begins to look relationship ending. Again. Not because of the content of you two's issue, ass slapping, but because of the process. His being unable or unwilling to listen to you. Good luck. Don't wait till he slaps your ass to talk to him about it. Tell him that you need to talk to him. See it him down. Then tell him how you feel about it all and that you're serious. Make a habit of sticking a finger in his ass. He does not give a shit what you want. I'd bet my left ass cheek there are other ways he shows he does not give a shit. I'd start slapping his dick every time he slaps your ass. And then ask, all innocently, what? Am I not allowed to think my husband is hot? Quote. Then, when he tries to argue that it's different because that didn't feel good to him, you can say, and you slapping my ass doesn't feel good to me either. This is your last warning. Stop. An apology without changed behavior is manipulation. Get an air horn and press it every time he slaps your ass. Cut off his hands.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.